Ladies and gentlemen, how are you guys doing? WAGAKKI band. I think this is the first time we're checking this band out. I will subscribe to Frank Garcia, and I will like the video. I suggest you guys do the same. Akatsuki no Ito. I don't know what this means, but Akatsuki just makes me think of Naruto, which is awesome. First Japan tour 2015. Hibiya, Yagai, Ongakudo. We're just gonna go, man. Support the original. Donation request by Sandara in the chat. Thank you. I have no audio on my fucking headset. Wait. Okay, so Akatsuki means red moon. Oh, I didn't know that. All right. Looks like a henna. Bass guitarist. I'll go off, yeah. Damn. I have to rewatch that, guys. I have to watch that again. Fantastic. It sounded like he said shot again. Oh my god. Bro, this goes so hard. Traditionally hard. Oh, it's fantastic, man. So it means, so I saw somebody say in the chat, it means traditional instruments. WAGAKKI band, it means a band that is consisting of only traditional instruments or mainly traditional instruments. I guess their thing is that they implement many traditional instruments. It's a surprising element, especially if you haven't seen it before, towards the middle of the song when they start... I don't know the names of the instruments, right? Very traditional Japanese instruments, I'm guessing. They start implementing all these different... The flute and the device she was using her fingertips to strum on, and then the guitar-esque thing. It's quite mesmerizing to go on his journey in this video. Very interesting performance. I think a very original approach. I've never seen something like this before. As I think Ethan said it, I've never seen an electrified version of that instrument. Yeah, and I've never seen a performance like this where a band emphasizes the usage of traditional instruments to bring them to the forefront. Like this, to keep the tradition alive in a way, but also utilizing that to be their forte or their unique aspect. It's very original, this concept, and I really like... I said this before, we were watching a Native American-esque hip-hop song by Superman called Y. I like it when it had a lot of Native American elements in it, of the culture implemented in it, from the wardrobe, the fashion, the traditional garb, to the sounds, the singing, the way, and it was combined with, let's say, modern elements, modern techniques like devices, looping devices, and electronics and instruments. It's the same here. It's just these traditional instruments are amplified electronically, right? So that's the modern influence, and then the rock or metal even element added to it, combined with the very old school traditional element, is just what makes this shine. And my point is, I personally really like the bands or artists showcase their culture. I really like seeing it. It just gives us a peek into what their culture is like from an outsider, for a Westerner. I think all of us here are Westerners. We get to see this, right? And it's very new to a lot of us, or maybe you know about this stuff, but for me, a lot of this stuff is very new. So it's very interesting for me to watch this. I'm very intrigued by this style of music and the style of just culture, the fashion, everything they're showing us here. This was incredible, man. I ain't gonna lie. Like 15 million views, I get it. That's very interesting. Here, this comment right here. Japanese people really mastered the combination of modern and tradition. You know, there's many Japanese artists and mainly bands that I have found out about on the small years that I've done reactions. And I think almost all of them are because of Sandara in the chat. Like one of them is One OK Rock, which I kind of knew of before. Like they did the Liar song. I think I knew that one. But then there's other stuff as well. Like, what's her name? Ado, and that's Wolf. You introduced me. There's like these VTubers and stuff, which is also Japanese, if I'm not mistaken. Bandmade is one of the things that I remember that are incredible. And then there's also baby metal, right? Like there's many. And for example, the Japanese rapper Madisoma, very underground, but I really like the sound and stylistically. So a lot of this, if I would be, let's say, introduced through this way of reactions to more of this stuff, which will probably happen in the future, I'll probably gravitate to liking a lot of the Japanese culture and music. Like just the culture in itself is very interesting. I think it's one of the most beautiful and interesting cultures we have on this planet.